For anybody that's interested, I don't know if she's here tonight, but on January 23rd at the Patrick Henry Library, there's going to be the future of ebooks. I think a librarian is going to give a presentation on something, and yours truly. It says that I'm going to do it specifically on my platform, but in reality, I've spent a lot of time doing some research on the ebook apps world, and I'm going to do something a little more general than that. So it won't be technical nerd talk. Well, it might be nerd talk. It's hard to not do it, but it'll be a little more general and on a higher level of ebooks in general. Okay? So that was my announcement. Second thing is, before I start my app, this is all developed with Adobe Flash and Flex. Yes, I've heard the announcements, and no, I'm not happy with them. Although the death of Adobe Flash and Flex has been greatly exaggerated. Okay, I'm just going to give you a quick demo. Everybody get nice and snuggly, because we're going to have storybook time. Okay. So, technical difficulties. Okay, so I've basically given up on trying to make any money off my own apps, so I've decided to have fun with it instead. I'm doing okay living during the day, doing boring stuff for boring companies, but so I had this idea, I had my exercise idea. Well, this is my new idea because I'm a big consumer in kids' storybook apps because we had way too many kids' books that you use once or twice and that's it. So I've been buying a lot. So I saw the ubiquitous Adobe Flash page flip software, and I thought, hey, that'd be cool if I could do that. So I went and I did it. Key thing is I'm going to give it away for free, but not the books, not the apps, but the actual platform behind it, because it's all developed using open source software, so I'd feel kind of cheesy trying to charge for it. Besides, most companies I don't think would buy it anyways because they think it's going to be dead anyways. So, okay, well with that, moving right along, it's a series, my apps. It's really it's a family of apps. You can very quickly create kids' storybooks or any kind of storybooks, and I call it Floopie Books. And basically, it's just about 5 or 6 property files. And as I tell you this story, the thing to keep in the back of your mind is everything's a property. So it's, and everything, it's the same code base. I'm going to show you 3 different apps real quick. I'll be able to release it on all the app stores. I have it submitted right now to the Amazon App Store. I'm submitting it to Nook. I'm preparing that. So every app I do, I'll be able to submit to every app store. And it works great. I think Apple really did a good smear campaign against Adobe. That's been what I've gotten out of this. Okay, well I'm taking all my 5 minutes. Can I get the sound? I need to plug in the sound. Probably already did 5 minutes. Close.
James, it's 5 people minutes, not dog minutes, just so you know.
Okay, well, everybody, you can start. So it's actually optimized for the Nook, not for the iPad. So some of the spaces, I'll just do autoplay.
I fell down. It made me cry.
It's a kid's story.
Get up, boy. You're my tough little guy.
I didn't come up with content. I'm working with the guy.
A baby bird fell out of its nest. You're my tough little guy. Pick your chin off your chest.
She charged me $50.
I had a bad day. I want to go hide. Keep a stiff upper lip. You're my tough little guy. No friends want to come over. I'm all alone.
Is this an autobiography?
You're my tough little guy. No more moans, no more groans.
Oh, geez, thanks.
I'm all grown up. I'm a big tough guy. I have my own tough little guy.
Okay, well, we're almost done.
He fell down and made him cry. I laid beside my tough little guy. He found a baby bird out of its nest. Tough guys cry when things are put to rest.
It's still nice. No, I didn't come up with
The first days of school are always rough,
basically sound effects and
even for a boy who is plenty enough tough.
but the page.
No friends today, no one to play with.
It also, you can do the as you pull it, but that tends to be processor intensive.
Come on, tough guy, let's pay Grandpa a visit. My tough old man is now soft and old.
This particular book doesn't have a lot of animation in it. But I have.
My tough little guy takes his hand to hold.
Fly around and go through the what you call it.
I fell down, it made me cry.
It's all properties, and I already have like 4 books.
Lean on me, Grandpa, I'm a tough little guy.
Books are for sale. They're going to be for sale. Yeah, I haven't.
I found a baby bird who had lost its mother.
So,
I'll take it home and be its tough older brother.
I have it on auto.
I've had some bad days and just want to rest.
Okay, it's almost. So then at the end.
You've still got us, Grandpa, you're tough little guys.
So that's it. The key. Oh, I should have shown that. When you touch it, it has like the other options there to turn on the sound. Blah blah blah. Oh, it's very boring details. It's yet another kid's storybook platform. But everything's a property file, so it's very easy to develop. I was going to show, but you'll just trust me. I have it. It works. Well, actually, I'll show you one. In case you're wondering why Samsung is getting sued, this is not an iPod Touch. This is Samsung. But it scales. I have it scaled all the way down to this, so I will be able to deploy it on virtually every device. So, I mean, to me, that's a huge argument for why Flash and Flex is dead, but that's a whole other issue. Questions? Oh, and I'll be releasing it as open source, the thing behind it, in case anybody wants to use it.
The engine?
What's that? Yeah. I'm going to be releasing the source code behind it for open source, so that anybody that wants to modify it or use it. I'm thinking of trying to put some stipulations in there, like you can't charge more than $1 or $2, or you have to put powered by, but you know how those things go. Probably people don't usually do it, but.
You're not afraid
So I'm going to make it open source.
You're not afraid somebody's going to eat your lunch if you release it open source?
No, I don't because it's developed in Flash and Flex, and plus I primarily used open source stuff. I mean, the page flip software comes from Adobe's website, so then I modified for mobile. So I don't think so. Get back with me in a year, I might be very upset, but I don't know. I don't think so. So yes.
Assuming you have the artwork, assuming you have the script in Word, how long does it take to develop?
Well, I won't show you because I don't have enough time. But it took me 2 hours to do a book yesterday. Wow. So without the audio. Now this weekend I'll have my daughter read it, narrate it, and then it takes me about another 30 minutes because it's very intensive to do the sound. I have to get like each word, the beginning millisecond, ending millisecond, and I just write it in the properties file. So it's going to take me maybe 4 hours tops to do a book.
To process the audio?
Yeah. So basically the idea is that I'm going to have something that, I have long review times, and this will be sort of mindless work that I can do on the Metro, and about 3 to 4 hours to turn out a book on this. Now, if you want to add animation, it's only as good as the content. I mean, you've done some books, so you know how that goes. It's only as good as the content you have. This is mine, right?
That's yours, yeah.
Is there a non-Flash page flipping software?
There is. There's HTML5 version. It doesn't work very well yet. Of course, that'll probably change in a year. I mean, Adobe has announced, much to my chagrin, Adobe's pretty much going the HTML5 route now. However, they are releasing, this is all compiled code. This is Adobe, on iPad it's compiled, it's Adobe Air, it's the Adobe Airplay. So this isn't Flash per se, it's using that technology compiled together to be an actually installed app. But HTML5, there is one in HTML5. I don't know if it's as good as this. The stuff I saw just didn't work very well. So.
It was in the browser.
Yeah, also in the browser. I want something compiled, not the browser. Oh, he was talking about this. Yes.
Just tying in with the marketing thing, how difficult is it to market something like this to Nook and to Amazon?
It's real hard. If you were here a couple meetups ago, I did this game called Cupcake Lake that I thought was going to sell, and I sold 5 copies. So it's real hard. The Amazon web store, as far as I can see, and the Amazon App Store and the Nook App Store are even harder to sell on, as far as I can see, than the Apple one. Because I mean, I don't see any rhyme or reason to their app stores. I mean, it looks to me like it's going to be hard to get noticed. But I haven't really started. Get back with me in a couple months.
But in terms of the process of even getting it on their store or in their store, how difficult is that?
You know what? I can't tell you that yet because it was easy to prepare the package. But these are all the first. None of them are released yet. I've prepared the packages and submitted them, but I haven't. You know, they might be real easy, but they might tell me no, and it might be really hard.
I think this is a great topic to talk about the various app stores because now there are so many in terms of getting your apps on those stores. We'll definitely take that up as another topic. We're going to have to keep moving here. You got somebody else with a question? I recommend you take it up directly so we can keep moving. Okay, thanks, James. Thank you.